I really need to get a haircut. By the time I post this video, we would all have been in self-isolation for almost 3 to 4 weeks, which is known here in Germany as Kontaktverbot. The situation clearly hasn't been easy for some people, both financially and mentally. In today's video, I want to talk about some things that I've learned during this time. But first, there is something else that I want to talk about. For most non-essential workers, the best thing to do now is to follow advice and instructions to stay home so as not to add to the problem. But there are still many essential workers out there keeping the world running. While it's nice to applaud healthcare workers and show appreciation, I really hope that they, along with other essential workers like your delivery person, would be better remunerated and protected in the future. I don't know what else we as citizens can do to achieve this except to keep this topic alive as a talking point and maybe raise it with your local MPs and legislators. So enough about that, and let's get on to today's topic. I'm quite an introverted person, so socializing can sometimes be quite draining. Besides, I work mostly alone from home. So you would think that not having a social life would be easy to a person like me. So I was quite surprised to see that I kind of miss socializing with other people. For example, eating out or going for drinks with friends. Those aren't things that I do very often, but I suppose that the idea that you aren't allowed to do these things at all makes the entire experience all the more isolating. On the bright side, I don't have to invent excuses to avoid social gathering. Hello, I can't come to your party because my cat is celebrating her birthday. I don't want to dramatize the situation because this too shall pass at some point. But it does serve as a reminder that no matter how introverted you are, social interactions will always remain an important part of a healthy, balanced life. Cats are nocturnal creatures that do nothing in the day except eat and sleep. Your Royal Highness, would you be so kind as to make yourself useful? I don't live alone, but I still really enjoy my cat's company. First of all, a pet gives your everyday life some sort of structure, especially when you have nothing much to do. Dog owners know this. They have to take their dogs for walks and in the process get some fresh air and exercise. And as for my cat, I have to feed it, clean its toilet, entertain it. You know, a cross between a servant and a court jester. Oh my, woman is gaining self-awareness. That's not good. Secondly, I derive some sort of comfort in knowing that there's a cuddly creature I can interact with and show love to, in return for some affection and company. Contrary to what some people may believe, cats are not as aloof as they first appear and are capable of showing love as well. So I do really appreciate having my cat around. Hey buddy, I appreciate you. This is a rather stressful time for most people. I've learned that doing little acts of self-care can really help me feel better. For example, here in Germany, it's generally quite cold throughout the year, except maybe in summer. That's why I wear socks most of the time at home. This also means that I don't really get to see my feet that often, as strange as that may sound. It's gradually getting warmer here in the northern hemisphere as we are approaching summer. So recently, as I was walking around barefoot at home, I noticed how dry, crackly, and gross my heels were. Just a quick bit of explanation. My Asianness dictates that I take off my outdoor shoes before entering my home. So I decided to use the downtime to give myself a nice warm foot bath to exfoliate. And then I moisturized my feet. They ended up looking much healthier, so much so that I introduced foot care into my daily care routine.
Sand feet pics, sand feet pics,
No,
sand feet pics.
no, no, I'm not going to send you feet
Sand
pics.
feet pics.
No.
Sand feet pics. Sand feet pics.
Okay.
Sand feet pics.
Maybe just a slight peek. This goes to show that doing small things to make yourself look and feel healthier can have an overall positive effect on your mood. Put on makeup and pretty clothes at home, perform your skincare routine, make some warm tea, take a warm bath, and take care of your feet. Hopefully that will make you feel better as well. If not, you will just end up with really pretty looking feet. And I suppose the last point is also related to the previous point about self-care. We live in a world where we are constantly told that we should either be doing something productive or optimizing ourselves, for example, learning new skills. Otherwise, we are made to feel like we're lazy and we aren't making good use of our time. With the current pandemic, most economic activities have been forced to come to a standstill. As is the case with many people, work has been quite slow for me. On top of dealing with a great sense of dread and anxiety, I've been feeling rather guilty about not being as productive as before. But I realize that sometimes it is okay to do absolutely nothing. This feeling of guilt has been driving my anxiety levels even higher, which is counterproductive at best. Go lie down in the sun, listen to your favorite music, watch some cat videos, do whatever you have to do to lower your stress levels. I mean, if the world is going to crash, burn, and sink like the Titanic, I want to go down with a sunburn while listening to my favorite tunes, watching Cute Cat Compilation Volume 69, and holding Jack's hand. Wait a minute, do not hold hands in the times of the coronavirus. Just don't do it. And if you have to do it, remember to disinfect your hands after that. But seriously, I think allowing yourself to do nothing is a form of self-care that would make us all feel less anxious and crabby. And that's a win in my book. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. I appreciate that a lot. As always, if you like this video, please gently pat the like button as well as considering subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. Thank you once again for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time. It's gradually getting warmer here in the northern hemisphere as we are approaching summer. So recently, as I was